Have you ever pondered the chilling tales swirling around the Matrix Theater in West Hollywood, California? Welcome to a world shrouded in mystery and spectral whispers, where the line between the living and the dead blurs. The Matrix Theater, a place steeped in history and reputed to be haunted, beckons you. Its walls echo with stories from a bygone era, setting the stage for a journey into the unknown. So, dare to venture into the eerie past of the Matrix Theater? The Matrix Theater, since its inception, has been a hotbed for the supernatural. Journey back with me, if you will, to the early years of the theater, a time that marked the genesis of these spectral tales. The Matrix Theater, a symbol of the vibrant arts scene in West Hollywood, was more than just a place for performances. It was a gathering point for the phantoms of the past. It all began with whispers, soft murmurs that would echo through the empty halls long after the final curtain had fallen. Staff members would recount tales of disembodied voices, the soft lilt of a woman's laughter, the low murmur of a man's voice, lingering in the air like the remnants of some long-forgotten play. Then came the footsteps, the sound of unseen feet pacing the wooden floorboards backstage, tap-tapping in a rhythm that seemed almost human. These phantom footsteps would continue into the dead of night, long after the last living soul had left the building. And then, of course, there were the apparitions. Ghostly figures that would appear in the corner of one's eye, only to vanish when one dared to look directly at them. A woman in a long, flowing dress, her face obscured by a veil of sorrow. A man in a top hat, eternally waiting in the wings, forever ready for his cue that never comes. But perhaps the most chilling of all were the stories of the children. The sounds of their playful laughter would echo through the theater, a chilling reminder of the lives that once filled these halls. Sightings of their ghostly figures became a common occurrence, their spectral forms darting through the corridors, forever locked in their eternal game of hide and seek. These strange occurrences, these unexplained noises and sightings, were not mere figments of the imagination. They were real, tangible experiences that left a chilling imprint on those who dared to venture into the theater after dark. As the years passed, the spectral activity within the theater only intensified. The Matrix Theater, it seemed, was not just a home for the living, but also a refuge for the souls of the departed. As the theater plunged into its darkest era, the otherworldly happenings reached a fever pitch. In the heart of this gloomy period, the Matrix Theater became a hotbed of spectral activity. There was a chilling intensity to the hauntings, the likes of which hadn't been seen before. Countless incidents of spectral sightings painted a picture of a theater teeming with the restless spirits of the past. Staff members told tales of eerie encounters that would send shivers down your spine. There were whispers of a ghostly figure, often seen lurking in the wings, watching the performances with an unseen gaze. Others spoke of a spectral woman draped in Victorian attire, who would glide silently through the aisles, vanishing as quickly as she appeared. Patrons, too, were not immune to these chilling occurrences. Many reported a sudden drop in temperature, an inexplicable feeling of dread, or the sensation of being watched. Some even claimed to see apparitions in their peripheral vision, only for them to disappear when given a direct gaze. During this dark era, several investigations were carried out in an attempt to unravel the mysteries of the Matrix. Paranormal investigators descended upon the theater armed with an array of equipment designed to detect ethereal presences. Their findings were as fascinating as they were terrifying. Fluctuations in electromagnetic fields, sudden temperature drops, and unexplained noises all pointed towards a haunting presence. One notable investigation captured an EVP, or electronic voice phenomenon. A disembodied voice, seemingly belonging to a woman, was heard whispering an ominous warning. It was as though the spirits of the theater were reaching out, trying to communicate with the living. The chilling tales and investigative findings during this period only served to amplify the Matrix Theater's haunted reputation. Its stories were whispered in hushed tones, shared as cautionary tales to those who dared to tread on haunted ground. The theater's chilling reputation was cemented, and those brave enough to step inside could feel the palpable unease. Even with the passage of time, the hauntings at the Matrix Theater are far from over. The spectral activity has not only persisted, but has also evolved, presenting itself in various forms and intensities. The theater, a labyrinth of whispers and shadows, continues to be a hotbed for inexplicable occurrences and chilling encounters. Recent reports suggest an increase in ghostly activity, as if the ethereal inhabitants of the theater are growing restless. Anecdotes of strange incidents are no longer limited to the late-night staff. Modern-day theatergoers, too, have begun to experience the unexplainable fleeting apparitions in the corner of their eye, disembodied voices echoing in the auditorium, and sudden drops in temperature that send shivers down their spines. A recurring phenomenon is the spectral figure of a woman dressed in Victorian attire. She is often sighted in the balcony, silently watching the shows with an aura of melancholic longing. Then there are the inexplicable sounds of footsteps and hushed conversations in the empty corridors, adding a chilling note to the theater's eerie symphony. The staff, though unnerved, have grown accustomed to their spectral co-inhabitants. They share their stories with a mix of fear and fascination, contributing to the theater's lore. Every creak and whisper, every shadow and chill is a testament to the Matrix Theater's haunted history. Despite the fear and uncertainty, the Matrix Theater continues to operate, inviting all who dare to experience its haunted history. The hauntings at the Matrix Theater are more than mere ghost stories. They are a chilling testament to the theater's dark past, an echo of the eerie incidents that have occurred within its walls. Over the years, countless visitors have reported strange happenings. The inexplicable chill in the air, the fleeting shadows, the whispers in the silence. Theories abound about these hauntings. Some believe it's the spirits of past performers, forever bound to the stage they once graced. Others suggest it's the spectral energy of the audience, their emotions so powerful that they've left an indelible mark. But whatever the cause, these spectral occurrences have become an integral part of the theater's lore, etching it firmly into West Hollywood's cultural landscape. The haunted Matrix Theater, then, isn't just a venue for performances, it's a stage for the supernatural, a place where the curtain never truly falls on the past. So the question remains, are you brave enough to experience the haunted Matrix Theater?